Hello, my friends, and welcome. My name is Anne, and I am so happy that you are here with me today. In this episode, we are going to talk about something that matters to every English learner: how to speak more clearly. When I say clearly, I do not mean perfectly. I do not mean having no mistakes. I do not even mean using a very large or difficult vocabulary. Clear speaking is about one thing: being understood. When people understand you easily, you will feel more confident and conversations will feel natural. I want to share with you 7 habits that can completely change the way you speak English. They are not difficult and they are not expensive. You do not need special books or special teachers. You only need attention, patience, and practice. So let us begin with the first habit. Habit 1: slow down your speech. Many learners believe that speaking fast means speaking well. They think, if I speak quickly, people will believe I am fluent. But the truth is different. If you speak too fast, your words run together, your mouth gets tired, and listeners struggle to follow you. Let me tell you a short story. I had a student named David. He loved English movies and wanted to sound like the actors, so he spoke very fast. But when he talked to real people, they often said, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Or, "I did not catch that." David became frustrated. Later, I asked him to slow down. At first, he felt strange and thought, if I slow down, I will sound weak. But after 1 week, people started saying, "Wow, your English is so clear now." He realized that slowing down made him stronger, not weaker. So remember, slow is smooth, and smooth becomes clear. When you slow down, you show control, not weakness. Habit 2: open your mouth and use your voice. Clear speaking is not only about words, it is also about sound. If you keep your lips too close together or speak too softly, your words will not reach the listener. Think of singers, they do not mumble. They open their mouths wide, they project their voices, and that is why many people can hear them. Speaking is the same. I once worked with a woman named Sada. She was shy, and she always spoke quietly. On the phone, people often said, "Can you say that again?" She thought her grammar was the problem, but the real problem was her voice. Later, she learned to open her mouth a little more, move her lips more clearly, and give her voice a bit more power. Suddenly, everyone understood her. She did not change her vocabulary or grammar, she only changed her delivery. So, if you want clear English, let your voice be heard. Do not be afraid of your sound. Habit 3: listen carefully to native rhythm. English has its own music. Every language has rhythm, but English is special. Some words are stressed, and others are softer. Some sounds rise and some fall. If you ignore this music, your speaking can sound flat and mechanical. One of my students, Ahmed, discovered this. He did not learn new grammar or memorize long lists of vocabulary. He just listened to podcasts and paid attention to the melody of speech. After a few months, his speech sounded completely different. Why? Because he copied the music of English. So listen not only for words, but for rhythm. English is a song. Feel the music. Habit 4: use simple sentences. Some learners try to impress others with very long sentences. They add many clauses and many difficult words, and then they get lost. The listener gets lost too. I remember a student named Maria. She always tried to speak like a book. Her sentences were long and complicated. But when she finished speaking, people looked confused. Later, I said, "Maria, try using simple, short sentences." She felt disappointed at first and thought, "But that is too easy." The next time she spoke, everyone understood her immediately. She felt powerful. Here is the truth: simple is strong. You do not need to speak like a university professor. Speak like a friend. Use clear, short sentences. People will understand you, and they will enjoy talking with you. Habit 5: pause and breathe. Speaking is not a race. If you speak nonstop without a pause, your words run together and the listener feels lost. Pauses are like commas and periods in writing. They give shape to your message. I had a student named Ken who spoke very fast without breathing. After 30 seconds, he looked stressed and listeners could not follow him. I suggested he pause every 2 or 3 phrases. He started breathing more and looked relaxed. His English became much clearer. So do not be afraid of silence. A pause is not a mistake. A pause is power. It shows confidence and gives your words space to be heard. Habit 6, use your ears more than your mouth. This may sound strange, but it is true. Clear speaking begins with listening. Your mouth can only copy what your ears have learned. If you listen carefully, your speaking will improve naturally. One of my students, Ali, listened to English radio every morning on his way to work. At first, he understood almost nothing, but he did not stop. He listened every day for 6 months. Slowly, he began to notice how native speakers connected words, how they stress certain sounds, and how some sounds are reduced in fast speech. He had trained his ears rather than repeating words alone. So listen, and listen more. The more your ears learn, the clearer your mouth will become. Habit 7, practice every day in real life. Finally, practice not once a week or once a month, but every day, and not only in class, but in real life. Clear speaking is like playing an instrument. If you practice only once in a while, you forget. But if you practice a little every day, your brain and your mouth become stronger. I remember a student named Lisa who always waited for the perfect time to practice. She thought she needed a special partner, a special lesson, or a perfect plan. That perfect time never came. Later, she decided to use English every day in small ways, ordering coffee, writing short messages, greeting colleagues. After 6 months, her English felt natural and confident. So do not wait for perfect. Practice in real life. Even small daily practice is powerful. My friends, these are the 7 habits. Slow down, open your mouth, and use your voice. Listen to the rhythm. Use simple sentences. Pause and breathe. Use your ears more than your mouth, and practice every day in real life. These habits are not magic. They will not change your English overnight. But if you use them consistently, you will notice a big difference. People will understand you, you will feel more confident, and most importantly, you will enjoy speaking. Remember, clear speaking is not about perfection. It is about connection. When you connect, English becomes a bridge, not a barrier. Thank you for being here with me today. This was Anne, and I hope these 7 habits will guide you to clearer, stronger, and more confident English speaking.